Alright, day 2 of our boaty adventure begins. Wow, it's bright out here.
Yeah.
Alright, we are open for business.
Nice place to spend the night. In Skipton.
Pretty city.
It is a pretty city.
It's filling with water.
Filling up with water.
Yeah.
Daily duties.
Yeah.
And it's going. So, do you want to know what I'm thinking about?
What are you thinking about?
The rest of the, well, not the rest of the day, but I'm thinking like maybe we can go onwards a little bit and maybe find somewhere to moor up and take a break.
Okay.
Warm up, get a cup of tea, and maybe have some beans on toast.
That sounds good.
And then,
lunch.
huh?
Nice little lunch.
Yeah, at 10 o'clock in the morning.
That works for me.
And then talk about what we're going to do next, look at where we're going to go, potentially scope out a pub for dinner, that kind of thing.
Yeah. We'll need to see where we are in the map.
Yep. So that's the plan.
Yep.
Mama swan on her nest. So we had our beans and toast break.
Yep, it's good.
It was good, even though there was no cheese or butter.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Beans on toast sans dairy. But anyway, we moored just a little bit on the other side of Skipton, which is a really nice looking town. But we didn't have a whole lot of time to spend there. But when we decided to unmoor and keep going, we were hung up on a bit of a ledge.
Yeah.
And to make matters worse, it wasn't the front or the back of the boat, it was the middle of the boat that was hung up on the ledge.
Pivot.
So yeah, we would put it in forward gear, go forward, and the back would swing in, and we would put it in reverse and give it some gas, and the front would swing in and the back would swing out. So we were doing a bit of a seesaw there for a bit. Anyway, we got our boat pole out, and there was some very nice passers-by who threw the occasional
piece of advice.
Yeah, tips and hints at us, and we finally got it off there with a good amount of reverse. So.
And your barge pole.
And our barge pole, yes. I call it a boat pole.
Oh well, it is what it is.
I don't know
Maybe
terminology.
it is a boat pole.
No, you're right, it's a barge pole. That's exactly what it is. As in, I wouldn't touch a whatever with a 10-foot barge pole.
Yeah, it's a lovely day out here though. It's a bit chilly.
It is a little bit chilly.
It is a really beautiful day.
It's funny though, when the sun comes out, it's more than tolerable. When the sun is not out, it is quite chilly and you can get quite chilled, so...
I'm alright with it though.
I think Jason does better than I do with the cold temperatures, which is weird considering he's the Arkansan and I'm the Scottish girl, but my fingers just go numb and white. But anyway, we're about to pass by another boat going the opposite direction here. Yep, and it's another hired boat from the same company as ours. Oh, horsies. Well, they just must have gone for winding going too then.
Yeah,
it's just went under the big road. I'm not sure if that's a motorway. It looks like a motorway. Yeah, I didn't even realize. I was too busy. Oh, he cut that a little bit. Oh, she was letting the dog off. See, they're old hands. They just zoom close to a corner and the lady hops off with the dog. The dog does its business and she hops back on. I don't know if we could pull off something like that right now. Anyway, we have some horses. Beautiful horsies. Yep. Better film these for our friend Luann back home in Arkansas. I don't have any sugar cubes. Hey, horsies! So many green fields and so many rock walls. Look at that tree up there on that ridge. That is an epic tree. That's like the Whomping Willow, isn't it?
it's amazing.
Oh, there's a boat backing up here. Yeah, I would back off and slow right down because they're winding and there's no telling them. There's weird boats and everything. So are we going to win? It's 11:58.
It's up to you. What do you think?
I think we probably should.
Is this a winding hole? Is this the winding hole? I'm not sure it is.
Actually, it's not.
No, I don't know what the hell it's like.
No, it's not. Well, just keep a wide berth. I would just go that way as well.
It's hard to do in a boat.
I know. Well, I mean, just stick it in reverse and slough off the speed. That's fine. Are we just on tick over?
Yeah.
Give it one more puppy reverse. Oh, that's our guys.
Oh, yeah. Hello!
We're still alive!
Hey!
We have in front of the boat! Oh, it's done. Yeah, right here.
Yep.
Right. Watch out, it's collapsed at this one.
Just
Someone's on the ground down here.
Okay.
What was he saying?
I have no idea. I think we'll figure it out. If they weren't here, we would have figured it out anyway. Let's take off some speed. There's a little bit of erosion here.
Oh, okay.
Really? That's what you were saying. I couldn't quite hear what you were saying there. We almost ran aground at Skipton.
Well, we got on the ledge over there, back there.
Yeah, this part's collapsed here, so we've just got the other boat off it now.
Wow.
Well,
So that's why
it's one place to break down.
be able to hop on from there. You have to go to the gate.
Oh, there's the gate. I didn't even see the gate there.
That was a bit of a palaver, wasn't it?
Fun.
How daring are you?
One step off, we've got it.
Just don't take off too far or else you're going to come out again and I won't be able to hop
I'll
on.
put it forward, that's it. Thank you. Alright.
Yeah, we're not going to the log. Hey, after all this and stuff, there's no way we're going to make it. So it should literally just be around there and there's the winding hole. So what do we know about winding?
Point your front end, back up.
You point your front end to the extra space.
Right.
So I believe Jason just successfully used a winding hole,
Right.
which is, for those who don't know, a winding hole is a turning circle in the canal, and we've just got turned around very successfully, I might add, with absolutely no help from me.
Or experience.
Got turned around to go in the opposite direction. So
Yeah, we were gonna go work a lot on this trip, but I don't think we're gonna have time to.
yeah, we regrouped at over an early beans on toast lunch. We just crunched the time numbers and
It would have been close,
very close.
but we don't want to push it. We're trying to just have a more leisurely time doing this.
Yeah, it's
So getting up to the first lock and working it and then turning around and coming back down was going to take some time.
it was probably going to. I mean, we looked at it on the map. It was probably going to take us all the way from around noon
Till about
to
7.
about 6 or 7 at night to make it to the lock, do the swing bridges, go down the lock, come back up the lock, do all the swing bridges, try and not run aground, which we almost did, near Gargrave. So you know, and then it becomes a time juggling factor when you're
Yeah.
only on the boat for 3.5 days.
Yeah, and we got to turn it in at 9 o'clock Saturday
morning.
So we're just gonna take our time, just learn as much as we can, and enjoy ourselves, and try not to just push ourselves and stress ourselves out. There's no point in doing that.
well, it's about balancing, isn't it? I mean, you have to balance your time with what you would really rather do. Do you want to be running around super stressed every single day because you insisted on getting to a lock, or do you want to give yourself the time and opportunity to just get used to living on a boat more
Yeah,
and maybe cooking some breakfast the next morning and
and beans
you know,
on toast for lunch. And
finding some pubs to actually have a meal instead of a can of soup at night and that kind of thing. So
Yeah.
we chose the latter rather than the former.
Oh, well.
And, or maybe it was the former rather than the latter. I can't remember.
whichever.
Anyway, we chose the more relaxed, sensible option as opposed to
Right.
pushing it all the way to get to a lock.
So yeah, we've turned around there. We're going to be heading back toward the general direction of Silsden.
Yep, or well, Skipton first, then
Yeah.
Bradley and Silsden again, and,
Yeah.
there's going to be no rush, and we're going to be able to maybe get a pint
Maybe, if we can find a pub.
and a meal somewhere, so fingers crossed anyway. All these stone houses.
Yeah.
Amazing. Can't imagine what they'd sell for. Going with the wind now. Coming back on us. Clothes are in. Hey duckies!
Hello there.
Hey,
Okay. All right, we've gotten moored up.
at Snakehill Boats.
Yes, and we're going to head to our first pub of the trip, which I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, it is called the Bay Horse, and it's just south of Skipton, and it's on the way out of town, so it's not too busy, not too built up. So looking forward to that.
Yep. I'll maybe have fish and chips and a pint.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that's what we end up having. But we're looking forward to it, and it's a really pretty walk there. Actually, check this out.
Lots of ivy.
Birds are singing. Yep, lots of ivy. Everybody can come along with us to the Bay Horse. And it's still cold out here. I do believe this is it. You know, I think I've seen this place on other people's vlogs actually.
Old architecture.
Yep. In we go. Oh, that's lovely. Thank you very much. We're very cold and very hungry.
Well, the portions are big, so you'll be happy.
When in Rome, fish and chips, apparently. And what is yours?
Fish cakes.
Smoked haddock fish cakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we came back from the pub and found an onion floating behind our boat.
How strange.
It's really random. Oh well.
Oh.
Well, we're on the move again.
Yeah, the pub was great. The food was
We're
fantastic.
absolutely ruined from that
Yeah.
pub. But we got back to the boat and somehow didn't realize when we moored up that we were right next to an A road. So
Yeah, we're gonna move on and find a quieter place for the night.
yeah, we've looked at the maps and it looks like the canal and the road diverge just a little bit up ahead. So
Yeah.
we'll do that for a more peaceful night. So
That's right.
fingers crossed. It is that season. There is the dreaded road. I don't know if you can make it out there. We are trying to get away from for the night. Car after car after car after car.
Well, we're back at our mooring that we started out from this morning.
Yeah, it's just us and the schmoothie bird.
Yeah, the wood pigeons. We saw a turtle fly over, so that was pretty neat.
Yeah, and well, what was neat was that you identified it. And
Yeah,
I
I knew it wasn't. You didn't.
No,
I've never seen one in my life. And that's strange.
I've been hearing them for the past 2 days. I
Yeah.
have no idea what it was.
Been feeding the ducks and the geese.
Yep.
Yeah, we decided to just come back here because we love this mooring so much and the stone walls. Oh, there's a heron.
Oh wow. Yep. There he is.
Don't know if I see it or not, but here was a heron.
He just landed on the towpath. I think.
Offside or over
Your
there?
side.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, there he is. He's right in front of the boat. Okay. Hold that. All right. Bird break over.
Yeah, we're back from our bird interlude.
So-
It happens about once every 5 minutes, to be honest with
Around
you.
here, it certainly does. So, but yeah, we're back at our mooring that we started off at this morning. We really wanted to get a lot done on this trip, but it really wasn't
We did.
feasible.
No. We looked at it when we had a sort of early lunch break, or beans on toast break, and I'm kind of proud of us that we kind of made the determination that it was just not going to be feasible.
Yeah, it was just going to make for a much more stressful trip.
Yeah.
And that's not what boat life is about. Boat life is about being less stressful. So
Yeah.
why introduce an element of stress into this trip when we don't need to?
When all we have is 4 days on the boat.
And to be honest, these swing bridges Karen has done on this trip have been very difficult.
Yeah, some of them have been surprisingly like stuck fast, or actually needing two people to even get them
Yeah,
going.
I had to help with some of them.
Yeah, I mean, some of that may be from the fact that, I'm like 125 pounds and don't have a whole lot of anything to put behind it.
Not a whole lot of mass.
But I don't know, maybe I need to start like carrying weights around with me or something and then just leaning on the post. I don't know.
But anyway, yeah, so we learned how to do those, at least Karen did. I just kind of piloted the boat through while she did the swing bridges, and I would help occasionally.
Yeah, you did great. I'm terrified to drive this thing.
Oh, you'll have to learn eventually if we end up doing this full time. But I get the feeling that swing bridges are harder than lots to do. So
I don't know if that's the case or not, but the swing bridges are certainly not too friendly. Some of them
at least on the
anyway,
leads in Liverpool they're not. But yeah, we're just gonna spend the rest of the evening here, have a more leisurely day tomorrow. We're gonna imbibe on some wine and beer
which
this
I already
evening,
have started to.
and we might search for a public footpath tomorrow.
Yeah, we're back in the Bradley area. I think we already mentioned, but
Yeah.
it's really nice. It's a much more small town area, small town vibe.
Beautiful.
It has like one small village store, which I think we're going to go to
Yeah,
tomorrow
we're
for
next
fun.
to a bunch of beautiful stone walls, and maybe we can go for a hike though, and get by that little village store.
I think that's the plan. I'd like to see a bit more of Bradley anyway.
And then that'll set us up for getting back to Silsden a lot easier for 9 a.m. Saturday morning.
Yes, which is when we have to drop the boat back and when I have to start driving to Scotland.
So leisurely day tomorrow, and get close to Silsden tomorrow, or for Friday, and then drop the boat off on Saturday, and then off to Scotland we go.
Colin McRae again.
Yeah, Colin McRae, but less traffic probably.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, I really hope so. Yeah.
But anyway, we're gonna have an evening here with our drinks and watch the sunset, and
it's beautiful.
And probably go to bed here before too long. So
Yep.
All right.
See you on the next
Yep.
one.